Good afternoon, Chargers fans, and welcome to Providence Day School's Mozak Field at Overcast Stadium. Today's game is the quarterfinals of the NCISAA state playoffs, featuring the number 1 seed Chargers of Providence Day playing host to the number 8 seed Ravens of Ravenscroft. The winner of this afternoon's contest will advance to the semifinals next Tuesday and will play the winner of Charlotte Latin against Latin's playing the winner of Durham Academy and Cary Christian. We'll get to starters for a second, but we have a star color person tonight. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about both teams.
Hello, my name's Aman. I used to play field hockey for PD as well. And a little bit about both teams. Ravenscroft are 7-8 overall and 4-3 in their conference. And last game they won 2-0 against St. Mary's. And they beat Durham Academy 2-1, and PD Mercy ruled them 10-0 last game.
Durham Academy, that is, yeah.
Yes. And then Ravenscroft are also their 8th seed. And now more about PD. They're 16-3 and 7-1 in conference. They're the 1st seed, 1st ranked in the state, and 13th ranked in the country.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Aman. We're going to go ahead and introduce the starters in a second here. Adam, we have a little circle here. Could just be me. All right. Starting off for Ravenscroft, number 1, Jade Moorcroft. Number 4, Morgan Roth. Number 5, Jasmine Tran. Number 6, Brooke Swift. Number 7, Alexa Schaefer. Number 8, Lucy Smaltz. Number 11, Shayna Lindauer. Number 13, Lyndon Wright. Number 14, Georgia Whiston. Number 16, Hope Hawk. And in goal, number 22, Colin Disbrow. Hope I got everybody. He was reading them in a different order than I had, so I hope I got that correct. Ravens are coached by Michelle Thenn, assisted by Whitford Wooten. And for the Chargers, number 3, Claire Casey. Number 17, Leah Horwitz. Number 11, Eloise Kochman. Number 13, Caroline Crisco. Number 9, Kate Longo. Number 10, Virginia Olin. Number 12, Lucy Ashrow. Number 21, Emily Ritchie. Number 4, Katie Teets. Number 18, Kenna White. And in goal, number 43, Elizabeth Tiegler. Elizabeth Tiegler officially committed to App State the other day. And in fact, now on the Chargers, we have 6 people who have committed. We'll come back to that list in a minute. Let's do our national anthem.
At this time, we ask that everyone please stand, remove your hats, and remain silent as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, getting ready for game time here. We have Adam Lawrence as our producer and keeping the score online here. Who's on camera? Do you know who's on camera today? We don't know who's on camera today. We will try to figure that out and let you know.
You're live. You're live.
Yep.
That's your Georgia people should be watching.
All right, we should have lots of good fans watching. If you're, one of the things we like to do is on the chat, have you let us know if you were watching from far away. We try to see who's watching from farthest away. Adam, my computer is just spinning. You want to monitor that chat? You got that? All right, so if you are watching from out of state, let us know, and we can let us know, try to figure out who the furthest away is. All right, so Amon, it's a state playoff, 8 versus 1. The 8 versus 1 games are often a mismatch.
Yep.
On paper, this looks like a mismatch. You don't play the games on paper. By the way, I should mention I'm very impressed. There's a number of Ravenscroft parents that made the trip today, so that's pretty impressive. We didn't mention the coaches for the Chargers because we ran into the national anthem. So Chargers are coached by Mickey Oshro, associate head coach Michelle Garrity, assistant coach Sarah Kochman, and the other assistant coach
is my dad, Sajjad Rashid.
Excellent. The umpires for today's match are Abby Moore and Dan Thorpe. I think there's actually 2 recent commits for the Chargers. So we mentioned that Elizabeth Tiegler is going to play at App State, and I believe Kate Longo has committed to Liberty. Those are both juniors. And then Joma Ziri has committed to run track at Penn. So congratulations to Joma. We'll go through some others of those shortly. Center pass is going to be the Ravens. Can you see the number on that center pass person?
No, I can't.
She's holding her mouth guard in front of her number, the nerve 6. All right, that should be Brooke Swift on the. Do you have both, Ross? You did good. Okay, Brooke Swift getting ready for the center pass. Waiting on the goalie to sprint to the goal. A little bit humid for sprinting to the goal, I think, but okay.
Especially with all those pads on.
Yep. It's going to take me a while to figure out how to read the Ravenscroft numbers because of their organization. Chargers get up forward, and Lucy. The Chargers are doing their lineup where they switched to with putting Virginia, Lucy, and Emily up front to try to get more scoring, and they haven't lost since they've done that lineup, although they haven't always had everybody here. All right. Longo over to Crisco. Off a foot, back to Longo. Longo flips it in. Falls towards Oshro, and that will be the first PC. Yep. Who's the inserter here? They don't know yet. Discussions.
It's Caroline Crisco inserting on the corner.
Early in the season, Lucy Oshro took all the insertions, but now it's Crisco's been doing a lot of them. Blocked by Kochman, set up. It was set up for Longo, but that eventually went off Oshro's foot, I believe, and a chance to clear for the Ravens. Ball bounces over Horwitz's stick. Didn't touch her, so that'll be Chargers ball. White over to Kochman, back to Teets. Good passing over to Claire Casey, far side. Oh, good pressure there. I think that pressure was from Hope Hawk. Looking inside towards Kochman.
Crisco wins the ball back.
Yeah, nice back checking, if I can use that phrase in this sport. Nice, good long diagonal. Oshro has it. Oshro centers. Good clear. That's, I think, the first official shot there. Attempted clear. Casey almost takes it away. I think that's Hope Hawk on the far side. No, that's 5. That's not Hope Hawk. That's Jasmine Tran. Katie Teets. Quick start. Looking for a nice play. Nice trap there. Controlled by Crisco. Up to Emily Ritchie. Ritchie turns. Tries to get it inside. That was Olin back.
Crisco passes it in.
Yep. Oh, and
Oh.
shot just wide by Richie. Good play.
Shot on goal, but it is wide left. Out of bounds. Ravenscroft ball.
16-yard hit. I think that's Jade Moorcroft trying to clear it. Taken away right away by Crisco. And then goes out of bounds. Should be another 16-yard hit here. I'm discovering that my eyes are not the only bad eyes. It's hard to see the numbers. Crisco takes it away. Tries looking front to Olin. Falls
Richie's
almost
got the ball.
to, yeah. Let's see if they get another PC. Second PC. Looks like Casey, maybe. Some discussion. It's going to be Usher on the other side. Usher goes short corner to Olin. Olin sets it up, shoots, and scores. So at 11:09, Chargers have their first goal. Virginia Olin on the PC from Lucy Oshro.
It's number 10, Virginia Olin. And Providence stay after a quick 1-0 lead.
Wow, we have like a horn playing here. This is like a hockey game. We have the hockey horn playing for.
And it actually was pretty cool when it was like a really close game against Fresco or something. I
Oh.
don't know if in field hockey it has the same effect.
All right, taken away by Longo. Longo gets it over to Oshro.
Usher passes back to Longo.
In the box. Good clear. Can't see the number on that defensive play, but pretty good clear. That was number 4, Morgan Roth. Hey, we each have a Roth on our team. Look at that. Quick substitution for 25-yard hit. Louise goes into.
Forwards.
Yeah, Leah's trying to dribble. Another PC. Yeah, they're setting up for the same PC they did last time. Why not?
If it works, why change it? Usher inserting again. Straight to Olin.
Same play. Olin shoots far side.
Olin
Same
scores.
goal. The only difference was which side of the goal she shot at. So that's in 1 minute. The first goal was at 11:09. This is 10:08. And
Beautiful finish into the left bottom corner.
yep, and that was the first one went to the right. This one went to the left.
Ravenscroft coach isn't happy. She's subbing off the goalie.
Yeah, and we don't know what numbers are what for the goaltenders because we have 2 different rosters. Do we have a 29 on that roster?
We do not.
So we have some idea. We can guess who the goalie is, but we have no way of knowing. Attempted clear. Olin goes outside to Richie. Claire Casey on the quick restart here. Wasn't as quick as I thought, but anyway, back to Kitty Teets.
Teach through the middle to Longo.
Nice dribbling by, nice stick work. Longo looks far side. Over to Horwitz. Horwitz cuts inside. Again, nice play. Quick violation on. Oh,
Looks like we've got Katie Ober, number 19, getting ready to come on.
yep. Looks like Jade Moorcroft is going to take this. So Ober's on for Crisco.
Ball goes back to Ravenscroft.
Longo wins the ball back, passes it to Kochman. Kochman out wide to Claire Casey.
Yeah, nice plan. Nice way to use the space there. Over to Richie. Richie's got somebody open. Looks up front
Through
all the
ball
way
to
up for
Katie
Ober.
Ober.
That was a pass to a space, but there was nobody there. But Longo takes it away. Longo's got Oshro inside. Nice pass in front to Ober. Save. Another save. Another attempted clear. Comes out. Horowitz is. That's two good saves there. Horowitz takes it away. Centers.
Ober again.
Ober.
Ober scores on the one
Yep.
touch.
Katie Ober with the goal.
So Katie Ober scores. Help her to Leah Horowitz, and that's at 8:14 of the first quarter.
Love to see that link up between our seniors.
Yeah, it's nice that the all this. One of the things that was nice to see with this team is every senior scored on senior night, and the one senior that was not present scored the next game. So that's Horowitz tries to knock that down.
White wins it back. White's got control.
Trying to see. I think is that Lyndon Wright they're battling, or Mia Strazella? I can't tell you. It's Strazella. Is it? Okay, Horowitz goes in the middle. Up. Square passes can get eaten up like that.
Longo wins the ball back beautifully. Good ball to Leah.
Goes inside. Nice. Lining up for the long pass.
Beautiful ball.
Going to call that dangerous or high. Either way, take your pick. Another clear forward by Moorcraft. Jade Moorcraft has been kind of running the defense. Whoop. White fans a little bit on that. Tries to flip it forward to Horowitz. Nice step in.
White pressing again.
I think that was Lynn.
Olin wins the ball.
Yeah, pressured by Shea Baker, I think. Ball deflected forward by Ritchie. Nice. Ober has it. Good battle. Ober turns. Looks inside.
Spin, shot.
Oh, look at that
Oh,
shot.
What a beautiful goal.
That was an absolutely beautiful goal. Oshiro from Ober. Beautiful goal.
Beautiful spin, then placed it right into the bottom right.
So it's 6:44 left in the first. It's 4-0 for the Chargers. We've had a spin goal. We've had a one-touch goal. And we've had two nice PCs.
Good interception from Olin. Keeps the ball.
Tries to go forward looking
Beautiful
for
ball.
Oshiro. Is Oshiro going to be able to get there? I think so. Oshiro does get there. Oshiro turns.
Stuck in the corner, but she makes her way out. Passes it to Ober.
Ober.
Ober to Longo. Longo scores.
Yep. So that's Kate Longo from Ober at 6:20. That's 24 seconds after the previous goal.
It looks like Kochman, Claire Casey, Emily Ritchie, and Kenna White are coming off.
Yeah, pretty much a
And
wholesale
Lucy Oshiro.
substitution there. Scores 5-0 at 6:20 of the first. You know, the Chargers are 1 seed defending state champions. This is going to be a tough place to play for anybody.
Leah with the quick start. Still has the ball after heavy pressure. She won the foul.
That was Hope Hawk trying to stop her. Nice stick in there to block it, but goes out of bounds. That'll be Charger ball. Looks like Paulina Williams will bring it in the quick restart here. Or they're saying no, they said it was Ravenscroft. Moorcraft has it, blocked. Is that Olin? Yep. Olin keeps going. That was originally taken away by Jasmine Tran. It was probably 6. Brooke Swift. Nice defense. I think that's Morgan Roth, but again, I'm having a hard time seeing the numbers.
I have my glasses on. I still am having a hard time. Beautiful tackle.
Is that Longo? Yep, Kate Longo takes it away. Kate Longo, who just committed to Liberty. Back to Alt. Alt goes outside to Crisco.
Crisco goes to Ober.
Good defense. Good defense again. But eventually to Longo to Olin. Olin
Olin
goes
to
outside to
Crisco.
Crisco. Nice pass. That hits Ober's foot. Good passing there. But didn't do we have any chats about who's watching from where, Adam?
Yes. Janet Robital. Chargers, you are on fire today. Congratulations from Northfield, Vermont.
Northfield, Vermont. Wow.
Ab Flanders, afternoon 10 and Chargers. Not watching from Georgia today. Here watching live with the Teamblers.
Nice. The Northfield, Vermont. My sister's a Vermonter. We're going to have a little discussion about where Northfield is. Ball goes wide. I think that's Cater, who's just coming back after 8 weeks out. Another
It's a short
PC.
corner.
I think that was Kate Cater on the outside there. So my sister teaches at Sterling College in upstate New York and has a sheep farm owns a sheep farm near Burlington, and taught at Putney School once upon a time. So lots of Vermont connections. All right, Crisco is going to insert. Is this fourth corner, fifth corner, fourth corner, I
Fourth
guess.
corner. Scored from 2. Crisco to Olin. Is that Olin?
It's
No.
Alt, I think.
Yeah, that's Alt.
And then she goes over to Roth, I believe. Comes back to Ober. Ober tries to center it. Nice spin there. Trying to get around Ober. Good job. Paulina Williams tries to block it. Good defense again. Taryn Roth is there. I think that she just hit it off her own foot, giving the violation to the Chargers. Grace Moore pressuring. Grace Moore head up. I think that was off of Ajoma's foot, so that will be a violation and a free hit for the Jade Moorcroft again, who seems to be running the center of Ravenscroft's defense. Cleared outside. Taryn Roth will be the quick restarter. Back to Paulina.
Paulina through the center to Crisco. Crisco under heavy pressure. Wins the foul. Crisco to Alt. Back to Crisco.
Got Roth open far sides. Looks for her. Was able to flip it by, but I'm not sure Roth thought it was going to get there.
Roth pressuring.
There's some discussion. Lucy Schmaltz wanted that to be Ravenscroft, but Paulina Williams over to Crisco. Crisco's kind of directing traffic now with this group. Flips it forward to Roth. Knocked out of bound. Roth gets another restart. That's Grace Moore.
Crisco fighting for the ball.
Yeah, that Casper originally knocked it down, then Crisco fought for it, and that's going to be Chargers ball. Crisco, quick restart over to Alt.
Alt taking it wide.
Spins, tries to get it back towards Crisco, a little short of Crisco. Crisco takes it away, but that's off of Crisco's foot.
We got Syracuse, New York, and Buffalo.
All right, Syracuse and Buffalo. Excellent. We'll be streaming the football game tomorrow night, and we'll have a guest alumni announcer who's at the Newhouse School at Syracuse. I believe, right?
Josh is at Communications School at UNC.
No, he's at Communications School at UNC, sorry. He's doing communications because he wants to do broadcasting.
He has a podcast, too.
Does he have a podcast? Awesome. battle there. Crisco has it. Goes outside towards Taryn Roth. Picked off, and that's the end of the first quarter. So score at the end of the first quarter is 5-0 for the Chargers. Virginia Olin had the first 2 goals on PCs, both assisted on the insert by Lucy Oshro. And then Katie Ober scored from Leah Horwitz, and then Oshro scored from Ober, and Longo scored from Ober. So after Katie Ober went in the game, in 2 minutes, she had a goal and 2 assists. That's pretty good.
What
about the other stats? Where are we for shots, corners, and everything?
By the looks of it, we've had around 7 or 8 shots, and we've had 4 corners and 5 goals.
And a couple saves by Ravenscroft. Ravenscroft has played 2 goalies, and they've been pretty much besieged. So they've had a couple saves, but they're definitely a little bit overwhelmed here. So we mentioned earlier that we have a number of commits on the Chargers. So just to give you a sense of some of those commits, Joe Mazzeri is going to run track at Penn. Leah Horwitz is going to play field hockey at Maryland. Emily Ritchie is going to play field hockey at Center. Those are the 3 seniors. And then we have some junior commits, Elizabeth Tiegler to Appalachian State to play goalie, Lizzie Oshro to Ohio State, Kate Longo to Liberty University. So 6 of the teams currently committed to playing sports in college. And there will be others that are on this team that will do that.
We also have a former App State player in the coaching staff. Coach Oshiro used to play at App State before she came back to Charlotte and started to coach at PD again.
And she, in addition to that, she's going to be up at App State tomorrow because the family has donated 2 scholarships to the business school for students that are in the insurance program at the business school in the honor of her father. And they started those last year, and they're going to be up there tomorrow giving out 2 more. So congratulations to Mickey Oshiro and her family. I think her father's last name was Bingham, but I'm not 100% sure.
I believe it was, yes.
I was going to look up Northfield, Vermont. All right, near Sugarbush. I've skied there.
I wonder what changes are going to be made in this quarter.
Yeah, it's an interesting question whether the Chargers continue to try to. I think that Mickey will continue to try to play a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Northfield's just north of Brookfield. We've got relatives in Brookfield. And Woodstock, yeah. My family had horses in Woodstock once upon a time, so I see where that is. Not too far from my sister. All right. 5-0. Getting ready to start the second quarter. And once again, can't see the number, but it looks like that's 18 on the center pass to start. Shea Baker.
By the looks of it, Ravenscroft are going heavily defensive with 5 at the back.
And the Chargers, I don't think the Chargers have done much substituting since there's been a little bit of change, but the substitutes that went on initially are still in. Oshiro and Longo are in for Crisco and Horwitz, but otherwise it's the same group of subs. Longo goes outside. So Longo, I'm not sure if Longo's going to be playing holding in this scenario or what. One of them, they'll probably take turns playing holding. Looking forward towards Longo. Good play by Ravenscroft. Nice passing back and forth. That's Morgan Roth. Ball comes through. Elizabeth Tiegler gets her first touch and first save. Good clear. Oshro looking for a long clear. Nice knockdown by number 16, Hope Hawk, I believe. Violation on the Chargers. Jade Moorcroft goes inside, picked up with Lucy Arshrow.
Beautiful trap from Lucy. Good pass to Taryn Roth.
Yep. They didn't, I don't think either one of them saw it, but they had Reese Ziegler behind the defense. Lucy Usher has it now. Reese Ziegler is still behind the defense. Now she sees her, tries to get it to her just a little bit too hard on the turf.
Nice pass, but it's a little bit long, and it is out of bounds, good drop ball.
Moorcroft tries to clear it. And eventually that's out of bounds off of, I believe that is, it's either Brooke Swift or Lucy Schmaltz. The 6 and the 8s. Can't keep them, can't tell them apart. Paulina steps in. Can you guys tell if that's a 6 or an 8? Looks like an 8.
It's
I
an
think
8.
it's Brooke Swift. No, Brooke Swift is a 6. Lucy Schmaltz. Yeah, you think it's a 6? We're going to say it's Lucy. Paulina crosses over to
Kate
Longo.
Longo. Longo has the ball after heavy pressure, passes it wide. Beautiful one-touch passing.
Ziri not able to get it. Good defense. That's a nice pass forward there by Morgan Roth. Morgan Roth is pressured. Taryn Roth steps in. Uh-oh, Roth versus Roth. Over to Ziri. Ziri gets it by. Nice play.
Ziri running down the wing. Passes to Ziegler.
I think that's Ziegler. Yep, Reese Ziegler. She turns, looking in front. Nobody there. Long clear. Knocked down by Longo. Good trap. Oh, that's
Ball
what in front. People are open in front there. And they're
Grace
gonna,
wins the short corner.
all right, good job by Grace Moore to win the PC.
Number 22, Grace Moore draws the foul, and leads to a corner opportunity for number 12, Lucy Osra.
I think the Chargers have too much speed to allow that space behind your defense. Usher into Longo. Longo shoots. Good save. Back to
Usher in for the
Ashro.
rebound.
And scored. Yep. So Ashro scores off the rebound. We'll give Longo the helper on that because she took the shot. 11-13 at the second quarter.
And there goes the boat horn again.
Yeah. I don't think you can hear the boat horn over the streaming, but we have a boat horn going off in the background when the goals are scored. That's a new addition for the States, I think. I don't remember us doing that earlier.
We've done it from time to time. We just haven't had a reliable camera worker to do music during the games.
You have to have so you have to have a camera that it's okay. Gotcha. Longo takes it away. Goes that side to Roth.
Roth
Roth
passes it down the wing.
Looking for Grace Moore.
Grace Moore wins it back.
Roth, that's the other Roth. Good defense. Roth versus Roth.
Looks like we're about to have a mass substitution again.
All right, Virginia Olin goes in for Taryn Roth.
Moore comes off for Leah Horwitz. Ijama Izuri is coming off.
Gracie Casper, I think, is who that is. All right, now we will restart. Knocked down, but it was also called for being high. Long attempted pass there. It goes through. Casper could win it. Casper wins that from Longo. Nice play. She shoots. I guess that was blocked by a stick. I thought that was going to be a PC for sure there. Emily Ritchie tries to shoot it unsuccessfully. Goes inside for Casper. And Gracie
shoots and
Casper
scores.
scores from Emily Ritchie. So Gracie Casper scores from Emily Ritchie at 9:45. That makes it 7-0. And I think that Mickey Usher, we can't see the bench, but I think she's played everybody but the backup goalie. Or pretty close to that. All right, center pass. New player in for Ravenscroft is Lexi Dozier.
Horwitz wins the ball back. She's got Emily with her. Tries to get it to Emily. Emily doesn't see the back pass.
That's Katie Ober, I believe, over there. She
Over
goes
to Richie.
Up.
Richie
Able to
controls
go.
it.
Nice play. Kind of a blind pass, though. She didn't look where that was going. Is that Katie Teets with it?
Yep.
Katie Teets playing up front instead of in the back. Horwitz not able to get a shot off, but that, I think, was off Horowitz's foot. So violation and free hit here for Jade Moorcroft at the center of the defense. 16-yard hit. And a little bit too long, and that'll be Charger ball. Katie Ober gets over to get it. Yeah, just quickly glancing at the roster, I'm pretty sure everybody has played.
Olin has the ball.
Yeah, Olin playing in the holding position now. Nice play in there by number 12 for Ravenscroft, Mia Strazella. That was to 8, Lucy Schmaltz. Free hit from outside here for Schmaltz.
PD with the high press.
And that's out of bounds. Good pressure there by Horwitz and Olin.
Paulina Williams to take the 16. Paulina to Olin.
Giselle was working hard in there, but still PD ball.
Olin tries to go for the aerial. Tried to go for Katie Teets, but unfortunately she didn't get it.
Yeah, knocked down by Roth. That's off of, I'm going to call that dangerous, I think. All right, Virginia Olin with the self start. Tries to go across. That's a dangerous. Those kind of square passes tend to get eaten. Like that one.
Teets with the ball, straight through the middle.
I think that was Casper. Nice pass over to Horwitz. Looking in front for Richie. Richie's there. Richie turns. Richie's, okay, that was kicked, I believe. And that'll be another PC. 6:30 left in the second. Charges are up 7-0.
Beautiful play from the Chargers. Quick counter attack. Straight through the middle. Take it wide with one pass. Then straight back into the middle with another pass.
Looks like we got Claire Casey inserting this time. I believe that's who that is.
Casey to Horwitz. Horwitz runs in. Horwitz shoots and scores.
That was a beautiful shot. So Horwitz from Casey, that's another PC goal. That's, I think, their third goal off of a PC at 5:55. And that will make it 8-0 Chargers with 5:55 left.
What a beautiful goal from Leah Horwitz.
Okay, the referee is having a consultation, which I told her to have before the game, which was whether the mercy rule applies in the States and at what point the mercy rule applies. Can't talk. We're in the middle of streaming here.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Our normal color person, Melissa Dickson, just called in. Hung up on her. That was pretty rude of me. So they're having a discussion. So the referee's having a discussion with both coaches, and I'm sure the question is about the mercy rule. I think that the state association is pretty much a 10-0 mercy rule, I believe. So I think that I don't know what the outcome of that discussion, but I know that's what Abby Moore is talking to Mickey Oshro and Michelle then about. Claire Casey steps in. Ravenscroft wins it. That's up to Struzella. Struzella tries to get it. Nice pass. A good chance for a shot there. Shot wide, but that was Ravenscroft's best opportunity. Struzella with a great pass. Let's see who was on the end of that pass. It was, I think, number 17. So that was Shannon Sullivan on the end of that pass. Great pass. Flip forward by Casey, knocked down by Teets. Teets, nice stick work. Nice look. Up to Richie. Richie was blocked by Moorcroft, but gets it back.
Passes it wide.
There was some question. I think Chargers thought that was theirs, but it was actually Ravenscroft. Jade Moorcroft, it does a long hit all the way through. Paulina has it, knocked away. That's going to be knocked away with a foot, not with a stick. Minor detail, not legal. So the Chargers have lost 3 games this year. Those 3 losses, 2 of those 3 losses were to teams from Pennsylvania, including the Hill School that's ranked number 5 in the country. But that second loss to a Pennsylvania school was their last loss, I believe. Can't remember the exact timing. But anyway, in that game, no, they lost to Country Day after that. In that game, or in that trip to Pennsylvania, they became the first North Carolina team ever to beat a Pennsylvania team, I believe. Olin gets it. Olin
a beautiful ball to Horwitz.
Yeah.
Horwitz
Chargers have
Richie.
Numbers. Back
Straight
to Richie, back to
straight
Horwitz. Look at that passing.
Horwitz goes for goal and scores.
Yeah, so that's Horwitz from Richie. That was a great one, too.
Another goal scored by Leah Horwitz, number 17.
So that's at 4-10. That makes it 9-0. So of the Chargers' goals, you've got the Chargers are putting Chandler Brooks in now at goal, so now everybody will have played. So the Chargers' goal, 2 were scored by a D1 commit to Maryland. 2 were scored by a D1 commit to Ohio State. 1 scored by a commit to Liberty. And then I'm sure Virginia Olin will play somewhere as well. So that's a tough lineup. That's like our girls' soccer team last spring where the front line was all D1 soccer players. Owen's clear is blocked. That was number 5, Jasmine Tran, taken away by Claire Casey. Casey turns. Casey's looking up towards Horwitz. Can she get it to her? She does. Horwitz has it. Horwitz uses her speed. Horwitz still has it. Horwitz goes in looking inside for Casper. Taken away. But then Katie Teets gets it back. Katie Teets passes back to Claire Casey. Casey goes back to Olin. Olin again playing in the holding or defensive role here, not her usual position. Back over to Horwitz.
Horwitz loses the ball.
Yeah, double team taken away.
She wins it back. Oh,
She wins it back with her foot. Her foot or the wrong.
Horwitz with the ball. Ravenscroft won it back. Oh, it looks like Katie Ober has won the ball. But she committed a foul in doing so.
So it says if there's a goal difference of 9 by halftime. So we do have a goal difference of 9. We'll see what happens here. Crisco goes into Horwitz. Pass intercepted by Katie Teets. Katie Teets looking forward for Emily Ritchie.
Ritchie with the ball.
Passes back without looking to empty space. That would be my one critique of Providence Day this game is there's been a few passes where they have passed without looking and have gone to a green shirt or an empty green space. Katie Teets, good stick work. Goes across to Claire Casey.
Claire Casey with a good ball. Unfortunately, Casey Ober couldn't reach it.
So as we said earlier, the Chargers will be playing, I think it's safe to say they will be playing on Tuesday against the winner of Charlotte Latin, and Latin against the winner of Cary Christian and Durham Academy. Cary Christian is the higher seed, so if seeds run true to form, it'll be Latin play Cary Christian on Saturday, and the winner will play the Chargers here on Tuesday. We'll be streaming that game, I think.
Only through the center with the ball.
Yeah, great dribbling right through the center. I think she was looking for a pass, wasn't able to get it. Crisco comes back.
Passes it to Olin. Olin has Richie. She passes it to Teets. Teets goes wide to Richie.
Turns, looks for Ober. This one, she's able to get it to her. Yeah, we've got several of the forwards back playing defense here. I think Casper might have used the wrong side of her stick there. Alt is checking in for Teets. Attempt to clear, taken away by Crisco. They're going to say that hit Crisco's foot. Couldn't tell if it did or not, but she certainly looked guilty the way she lifted her foot up. Back to Olin.
Olin to Crisco. Crisco is sent to Alt.
Nice passing. Over to Ober. Ober tries to get up to Casper. That was well blocked, but a foul, so Ober has it back. Leaves it for Claire Casey.
Casey to Ober. Ober to Casper. Casper back to Ober.
All right, that's the half. The score at the half is 9-0. Now, according to the way we read the rule book, that should be
It
the
looks
game.
like Abby Moore is running over to the coaches. She's talking to the Ravenscroft coach now.
Yeah, they're doing a little consulting, trying to figure out.
This year, the Chargers have broken a school record of 80 goals scored. They now have 89 goals.
Apparently, the Chargers have broken a school record and now have scored 89 goals this year. That's more than last year's state champion team. I don't see that we're stopping here. They may be looking at the rules. We
That's
should
what it
text
looks
them.
like.
We should text them the rule thing you found. Send that to Coach Ashura.
I'll send it straight to them now.
All right. Any more chats? All right. If they decide to call it early, I can go home and grade the AP assignments that these girls have turned in. Since I teach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in AP US history.
I think we got a goalie taking off their equipment.
There's still lots of discussion going on here with the two referees and the two coaches. You know, I understand. I mean, Ravenscroft, that's a long drive to come and play only 30 minutes. So
It does look like some of the Ravenscroft players are giving up by the looks of it. Taking
terms
their
of taking the
shoes off,
shoes
socks
off, yeah.
shin pads, everything.
Again, there's still a discussion going on. We haven't heard the final thing one way or the other. Our reading of the state rules is this game should be over with a 9-0 halftime score. It's a little bit unclear from reading the rules whether it ends before halftime or a 9-0 score, but I think it's pretty clear that it should end at halftime with a 9-0 score. Ravenscroft girls are kind of dancing. Don't know what that means. They dancing to the song, whatever the song is.
I think that was them saying thank you to the fans.
Could have been. I don't know. We're still waiting for some confirmation. I don't see. The Chargers don't seem convinced. Hey, Meredith Clay, PD alum, goalie coach, played goalie at William & Mary, is talking to the team.
I think the Ravenscroft players just took a post-game selfie. They're taking another
Which would
one.
indicate that you think the game's over, even though we haven't officially.
Ended.
Ravenscroft seems pretty convinced the game's over. We're staying on the air rather than signing off because we're trying to figure out what's happening, but we're assuming that means that the game's over. But we don't know for sure. Referee is still in conversation with Mickey Oshiro. She just blew her whistle, put her hands over her head. I think that's the official symbol. I believe this game is, I think that's, let's just see if I can find that on my, look at that. No, that just says timeout. That's not really, I think that's pretty much, let's see, the referees are taking their equipment off. I think it's pretty fair to say game over, mercy rule is in effect. So the final score of the game will be Chargers 9, Ravenscroft 0. Chargers goals were scored in order by Virginia Olin from Lucy Oshiro, Virginia Olin from Lucy Oshiro again, Katie Ober from Leah Horwitz on a beautiful one-touch goal, Oshiro from Ober on a nice spin by Oshiro, Longo from Ober on a backhand shot, Oshiro from Longo in the second quarter, Casper from Ritchie in the second quarter, Horwitz from Casey in the second quarter. I think that was on a PC, and then Horwitz from Ritchie as the final 9th goal. So the final score of the game, Chargers 9, Ravenscroft 0. Chargers have broken their team record, which I believe was set last year for goals in a season. And the Chargers will now be here on Tuesday hosting Latin, Cary Christian, or Durham Academy, depending upon how that bracket goes. Amon, thank you.
Thank you.
I will be back on Tuesday. Amon, I don't know. You need to check your schedule because if we're hosting a game next Saturday, I can't be here. So hopefully you can be. Don't think so. He's shaking his head.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah. So